Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Endwalker. In the last episode, we headed into Vanaspati, where we fought through all of the transformed citizens of Thavnair, including those that were currently undergoing transformation, and fought our way through to the location where the first monster that started it all was located, fought that, and destroyed it. And we did that kind of let Y'shtola know a little bit about what's going on with these people. Basically, their ether is rotting away when they transform, and so transformed beasts possess no ether, and so the person that they were is almost entirely gone once it happens. So there's no saving them. So Hestinian went off with Vitra to continue to fight the transformed beasts, the blasphemies. We headed back to Razathan to investigate to see, what were the circumstances of the original transformation, to see if we can glean any information from that. And we were able to determine that it was Kalzal who was the first to transform. And he did so because he received some rather unfortunate news that led to him becoming very despondent. And that led to his transformation. His transformation caused all of those he was with to transform. And then things snowballed from there through the city. The interesting detail is that his transformation occurred before the whole skies turning red and fire raining started happening. So that's slightly concerning. So now we are here to provide a report to the rest of the Science, Y'shtola, and I guess see what we're gonna do next. Oh, and one thing I forgot to look at is this. The weather is apocalypse. So, yeah. I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. Alright, so without much further ado, let's go ahead and talk to Y'shtola and see what she has to say.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
All right, we'll give him the rundown.
So the merchant Kalzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients.
With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Right, so it's not just simply losing control. It's very specific.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Right.
Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Ah. Ahaiwan?
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share... Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Oh boy.
You are? I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Ah, Matsya.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him?
This is bad.
The screams!
Get away from her, now!
Oh boy. here we go.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
All right,
Run
it's
as fast as you can.
all going to hell.
No!
Oh boy.
Vitra, our people, you must save them. My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
The process can be stopped up to a certain point. Yeah, and it's just chaos. He's seen this before.
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Graha going full Exarch mode.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
All right, get to it. All right, Matsya. You meet again. You do remember me, yes? Of course. I saved my skin twice over in Yedlamed, and now I find myself turning to you for help once more. Let us tarry here no longer. Alright, Alice. Damn it all. Staying calm isn't exactly my forte. Gotta try. Alright, Alphino. You must save Palakistan, whatever it takes. Katya, pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course, Palakistan is not far, just down that hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Yame, I ask that you lead, or take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alice and I will keep Mattia hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear. Alright, that I can do. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. And I do like this music, just this driving rhythm. All right, there's our first point. Oh, buggers. Alright, let me bring my chocobo out. Alright, next point. Alright, I see the Aetheryte. Alright, here we are. Speaking of the Aetheryte. Okay, Matsuya. What's happened to them? It is pretty empty here. That isn't good. Not much about this is good. Good work, Ayame. Though I worry for Matsuya. Alright, Alice. It cannot be. Yep, these people don't look so good. Those really don't look so good. Must heal those we can and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. Alright. See what your situation is. The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. Well, the massive wounds suggest the villager was gored by a terrible beast. And you? The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Well, at least they're not monsters. A, poor consolation. there's somebody. Though the villager's injuries don't appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. Alright, anyone in here? Nope, behind the building. Have you come to help us? Too late, too late. My family, my friends. Alice? His wounds are deep, but he may yet be saved. Go and help the others. Alright, Alphino. Are these the only villagers who survived? We can only hope others managed to flee, but if the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12. Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further, and no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Alright. I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsia. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Alright. Matsia. Oh, Ayame. This is Yeruvet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsuye here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There were no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsuya, do you perchance remember Karasov and Mevin? The young couple who always bought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Karasov and Mevin bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task. Surely, I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. Alright then. Alright. Let's go. Alright, Matsuya, what's up? The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please stay. That was Karasa. Oh no, this is not good. I'll take a look. Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Alright. Let's ride. I would rather not deal with the local wildlife. There we go. Alright, dealt with those. Alright, what state are you in? The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Ayame. I would try to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is someone, anyone? My arms so heavy, and my legs, I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need... Karasov, no, Karasov, you must stay strong. More time. I thought I had... I don't want to die. Yeah, we'll talk to him. Keep him from transforming at least. Thank you. Please, find them. Mevin still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palakistan. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Karasov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. Yeah, we got more pressing matters to worry about right now. You see no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Mevin and the child must be elsewhere. There's our next search point. A hostile presence. Tricky. That one didn't have purple smoke. All right, next location. If Mevin and her daughter came through this area recently, you see no evidence of their passage. Alright, back to town. We didn't run into them. Alright, did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Nope. Perhaps the beasts have chased them further from the village. Oh gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mevin and her little one to safety. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair,
no more enemies to trouble us here.
It's me. How fare you below?
not so good.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
so it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man? These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so.
Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes. And the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned.
I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radzat hangs in the balance. We have company.
I am ready.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing!
Yep, no one better to make that particular argument. Alright. Matsuya. Calm down. We don't need you transforming too. The Mevin fled deeper in the jungle. She and her child are in grave danger. What are we to do? Gods have mercy. You must try to stay calm. But how can I at a time like this? They could be dead. So if I allow myself to be overcome by this fear, I too might become a beast? I'm not sure I understand, but I will do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? One of them. I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alisa and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsuya speak with Elder Eorzea? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able. Sure thing. We will save Mevin and her child. We can do that much for Karasa. I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Karasif, but he... Say no more, I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Karasif may be gone, but there is still hope for Mevin and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let's rejoin your friends at once. Alright. Matsuya. Where might Mevin have run off to? Think, Matsuya, think. I don't know. We encountered no beasts during our patrol, thankfully. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. With that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsuya? We follow Eorzea south. We'll arrive at Purusa, a temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible the Mevin sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. That's settled. Matsuya, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead, keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Purusa as quickly as we are able, with me. right. Avoid the local wildlife. Oh, there's our destination. Well, a villager woman. Alright. That's been dealt with. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Maven? She is a friend of mine too, but I've not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere trying to avoid the beasts, and with her child. Gods. Worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. Alright, good. Continue the search. There's Matsuya. Ayame. Wait, Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come and many have already been killed. Alphino and Alice have gone to do what they can, but there are so many more than I could count. You must be ready. Alright. Let's go, get some work done. Here we are. All right, one set. There we are. Alright, that one's down. You should be good. Alright, here is another one. All right. Seems to be all of them. All right, Alphino. There you are. How fare the others? We did what we could. I see. You've seen all the beasts in sight? In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies, and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return, someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevan, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn.
Uh-oh.
Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
All right. Well, let's go deal with it. All right. Alpha, no. Must go after them at once. Indeed. Mevin? What? Was that Mevin? Or that Matsia? I say? Oh, there. My view is blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Yame. Go with Matsia and search along the river. Alpha no and I will circle around from the south. Alright. Let's go. Anything to say? You've reached the font of Maya. Maybe they're hiding in the ruins? Oh, there she is.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
Don't, please!
Nice hit. As I said, tough bastards.
No! God have mercy!
Yep. Get in there, no hesitation. And there's Mevin. Niven's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, she, put her own body between the baby and the impact. There it is. You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't have time for you right now. Alright, well, it looks like they took care of it, I say. So, where are they? Mattia? No. What do we do? What do we do? Did you find Mevin and the child? Well, child at least. Damn it all. You have the child. Let me see her.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Of course.
Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Steady. You know the way. No. No! Not you too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark. No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Do not avert your eyes. See! See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony.
Just in time.
The divinity.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
He's a big softy.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Yep, we took care of business.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
I have a feeling he'll be fine.
Really? How can you be so sure?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Sure thing. What was that? Someone's mount. Elite. Just dots. Alright, Estinian. Go. I'll keep watching until your work is done. Alright. Alpha note. We have done what we can, just for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevin and Karasef died as they lived, as themselves, and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. I think the day would come when even that smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Indeed. Alright, Estinian. You are ready then? In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Vitra is waiting for us. Alright, Palakistan. Alright, Vitra. What are you gonna do? Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received as word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnair must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Karasef and Mevin's babe is a child of Thavnair as well. I thank you for returning her safe to us. Or to us safe. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. You say that were it not for you, brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the Satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahewan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Ah, Nadana. Nadana, what are you doing here? I've heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so, I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Maven's daughter. Good deal. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum? Yeah, they're alchemists. They probably figured it out. A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahawan's associates was manipulating it from afar, although the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Was thou and thy fellow alchemists had fashioned the means to unmake the towers, you were the saviors not only of Ras.Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra. With the star yet once for salvation, once more my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour. It would seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Ras.Han fares. What will you do, Science? A word for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before we're making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. So Vitra is going to go ahead and reveal himself. Alright, Nadana. What's up? I'm actually going to ask Alphino first. Curious, isn't it? The burning sky is so ominous, yet the crackling flames here are somehow calming. I mean, a campfire is always a calming thing. It's strange, kind of primal almost. I say, what a lovely aroma. I wonder what sort of spices those are. Estinian. Vitra chose to reveal his identity to the villagers of Palika Stand before all others. A wise choice, considering the warm reception. He even seemed a little relieved. It remains to be seen how the people of Raz.Han will take the news, but if this was any indication, he need not worry. And Matsya? Oh, Yame. Running through the dark jungle, there was a time when I thought all was lost. A match of Vitra and Estinian not arrived when they did. No, I must focus on the good. Evan's precious daughter is safe and sound, and that is all that matters. Yeah. Take what we can get. Alright, Madonna, what's up? Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts, what in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnair? Alright, we'll give her the rundown. Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. With that, here we are, a pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I mean, enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then? Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary, so it's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Adana, and by all means, allow us to assist. Yep, we'll pass out the chai. I've never had chai tea. Well, you lot distribute hot beverages. I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you've finished, look for me at the Wakeful Tirana. I've had green tea. Not a fan. My preference is black tea. Just straight, sweet, black tea. Alright. Every citizen? Wait, I know you. You are the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what we might have been, but look to the future. What future awaits us? How can Raz.Han hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Well, here's a start. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we faced our fair share of trials in the past as well, and no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as people united. One day at a time, one step at a time, for that is all any of us can do. Yes, back to work, once I finish this cup. Thank you. Alright. Need to find someone else to, give some tea to. Nab Shara. Shara? Nab Shara? Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? I, for one, intended to survive. I'm too young to die, yes. I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? A cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It's precisely in times like these we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village and my friends, I will do it. Good. And anybody up in here? Nope. Anybody in here? Nope. Let's check around the edge of the search area. Ah, there we go. Vishreed? I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him, and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. This is for me? We used to drink chai together often, shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory and for we who must remember. Alright then. And we'll turn this in and probably call it a day there. Thank you for delivering the chai, Ayame. Did it help lift the villagers' spirits? It would seem so. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no sign of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. We have the capacity to live with our suffering, carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Alright, we gotta... some tea. Alright, well... with that, we'll go ahead and stop here for the day. I got some work to do. And, we'll see where we go from here. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.